How's everyone doing today? Happy Saturday. Hope everyone's having a good start to the weekend. Let's have a winning start to the weekend too. Let's go, baby. What's going on with FanDuel? Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff about that. I don't know what the deal is, but not surprised that the books are having an issue. To bounce back Saturday, FanDuel needs to get back up. Bro, happy Saturday, Michael. No home runs, Andres. What do I like today? T. Davis, appreciate the foul. We need 49 more fouls, Joe Doyle. Give me a lock. Give me a lock. Chill. Everyone chill. We'll get into some questions. We'll talk about. We get 49 more fouls. We'll share another free play. That's just how it works. You want all my plays? Get on SoBet in my links. I post all my plays every single day. You hop in there, you get them. And if you're really antsy, you could have them right now. You could have them every single day. Joe Dwell demands one. Panthers. Not doing NHL. That's not it. But if you are on, yes sir, yes sir. If you are on SoBet, you get access to all the cappers on there. That includes NHL and everything as well. T. Davis follows me on SoBet. Let's feast, T. Let's have a big one. Exactly, Richard. That's exactly how it goes. Yeah, FanDuel's down for everyone. They haven't posted anything as far as I'm aware of what's going on, but yeah. Everyone's talking about that one. No information has been released as far as I'm aware, but let's stay locked in. Let's have ourselves a big day. The play I shared already is the Orioles first five minus 0.5. Yankees money line. Yankees money line is okay, but again, it's very juicy. I'm not trying to take a play at like minus 170. Dodgers D-backs money line. D-backs no good. Is DK good? They're all the same pretty much. They're all the same. It just you should have all the books so that when you lock in a play, you get it on the book that has the best price. Because if I have DK and I have FanDuel and I have Caesars and one's minus 115 and the others are minus 120, I'm obviously taking the minus 115 book. That's how you decide which one. Sheldon, you're in rat piss. This isn't, you don't get it back on some locks right now. You have to slowly grind back. And I know that takes patience and I know that's difficult. But if you lock in with what we're doing, you stick with bankroll management and you slowly grind up, we could get you right. But if you're just trying to get rich quick, you're trying to get it all back quick. Sorry, it's not happening. Even if you did hit, you'd lose it quickly. You need discipline. You need to manage your bankroll. You need to be consistent. Your unit size needs to be consistent, or you're toast. You will lose. You will go broke. Point blank. Period. Bankroll management or quit. Those are your options. What do I think about Nats money line? Let's talk about it. Yes, sir, T. Davis. Um, it's a website and an app, whatever you want, Doyle. But if you go to my profile, hit the link tree. The top one is SoBet. You'll get it right there. It inputs the discount code, PD, all that. You'll get it for less than $10 a month. It's literally right there. Let's go. Richard, love to hear it, baby. Keep stacking, keep stacking. 48 more follows. 48 more follows, and we'll share another free play. Exactly, Michael. Exactly. No way Oilers get swept. I don't do NHL. Uh, Twins minus 1.5. Twins minus 1.5 is decent. That should have smacked yesterday, but they walked three guys on the first inning, then gave up a grand slam. But yeah, if you're fiending for some early action, I would lean Twins minus 1.5. The A's just don't hit. They just don't hit. They started for the first month of the season, they were okay. They don't hit. Este's numbers are better than they should be because he had one really good outing, but otherwise he's been pretty bad. So I definitely like that play. Shout out to the Twitch stream, everyone who's seeing my screen. Everybody who wants all the plays every single day, go to my profile and get on that SoBet link. Less than $10 a month, you get all my plays. That's it. Lock in. Let's feast, baby. TP3 pretty solid. Yeah, you get access to all the different cappers and creators on the app. If you follow me, you come in. It's no additional cost just to follow everyone on there. Everyone always thinks it's whiskey. It's just a cold brew. Cold brew. Sweep today, Nate Doug. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yankees money line's okay. It's just not good value. Let's talk about the Nats. People have been asking about the Nats. I don't play them often. We had that disgusting Nats first five where they were up 3-0. William, are you using the one in my profile, William? Shoot me a DM if there's any issue. But if you use the link in my profile, like literally hit the link tree, top link is SoBet, that should work. You should get in with no issue. If anyone has an issue, shoot me a DM or whatever, and I'll make sure you get in. But yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Nats. We got Hers on the mound for the Nats. Haven't seen much of him so far this year. He's literally only had 2 appearances, 8.1 innings, 8 Ks, 1.92 WHIP. Terrible WHIP, but it's only 8 innings, so you know. I don't love the over in the Twins game. The A's bats are pretty weak. All right, William, let me know if there's any issues. Jason, how do I determine if something has value or not? This is the most important question in sports betting. This is the only way to be profitable. People think that being profitable is about hitting the most picks. Obviously, you want to hit picks. Yeah, J14, pretty much. We'll be adding some things to it a little later on, but right now, player props. If you want to win, you want to profit, you need to do plays that have good value in the long term. That's the only way to be profitable. You could be 7-3, but you're doing minus 300s and you're down money. It's all about finding plays with value. So what that means is the line. It's in beta right now, Jack, but it'll be public to everyone soon. I think. But if the line you're getting is better than the probability of it hitting. So if a play was plus 100, that's the odds of it, and it had a 51% chance of hitting, that's a plus expected value play. That means it has value. If there's a 49% chance of it hitting, that means it doesn't have value, because in the long term, you're going to lose money on that. So if you're getting a play, and let's say minus 120, Lloyd's locks in the house. Let's go, baby. If you're getting a play at minus 120, then you need to hit at a better than minus 120 rate. Obviously, you don't know how often something will happen, but that's where the analysis comes in. Projecting the likelihood of it hitting, projecting the probability of it hitting. Jazz, appreciate the follow. So what we do, I don't track just wins and losses. I track return on investment. Right now, we're doing over 6% return on our investment, which means of all the units we've risked, all the plays, all the money we've bet overall, if you add all that up, we've returned 6% of that is profit. So say you'd collectively bet $100, 100 times, you bet $1,000 or $10,000, you'd have returned 600 on that. Jason Tatum, MVP, I don't think so. Damn on smart. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's all about calculating value. Now, how many units were up this month? Not as many as May. Maybe we went up 41 units. We're probably up like 6 units in June so far, but stack profit, positive ROI. Thoughts on Brewers pitching change? What is it? VIP plays are up, Jordan. Yeah, VIP props. Those are up already on SoBet. If you haven't got those, go grab them. And if anyone wants all my plays every single day, everyone wants the SoBet, go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet. You get in for less than $10 a month. I post 3 plays every single day. I post an additional 3 props in a separate section. I'll answer that in a second, Jason. So literally what you're doing is you're getting it's basically 11 cents a play. 11 cents a play is what it comes down to. So at $10 a month, you know that nobody who's betting on sports doesn't have $10 a month to spend on it. That's why I have it so cheap. I'm trying to build the biggest community in all of sports betting. Also, no matter how small your unit size is, you're profiting on that. So really the question is, do you think we're going to win? Do you think we're going to return a positive ROI month over month? And that's what we do. Royals money line, we could talk about that in a sec. We'll get back to this Nats game. But finding value the same as beating the closing line? No, beating the closing line is one way in which to find value. So if that's part of it, Jason, it's not all of it, but it's part of it. So you might get a play that's at minus 110 and you project it has a better than 53% chance. More than a 53% chance of hitting, there's already value on the play. Now, if you can get it at minus 108 and beat the closing line value, you get even more. If you want the VIP props, go to my profile, user83, go to my profile on SoBet on a web browser, and you'll see the link for that. And then shoot me a DM if any questions. Talk about the Cubs game. The Cubs game where we picked the Cardinals yesterday and hit that, plus money. All right, so Hurts is on the mound for the Nats. Trevor Rogers is throwing for the Marlins. I think Rogers sucks. I don't like Hurts either, but we have much smaller sample size. I don't do 3-leggers, Diamoni. It's not a profitable move in the long term. I'm not about parlays. That's a way to burn cash. Don't do it. I really don't advise it. I'm really not with it. Occasionally we'll do a 2-legger, but that's it. I get that one a lot, the Friday Beers guy. Twins minus 1/2 is okay. It's not one of my plays today, but if you want to do it, it's fine if you need early action. But yeah, the props are on my profile, and so Yankees is fine, but it's too juicy. Absolutely. Stay away from the parlays. The only way to win in the long term, lock in your plays at the beginning of the day. Lock in your plays. Leave them alone. Don't touch them. You can watch the game, whatever, but just leave your plays for the day. Don't chase. Don't make a later adjustment. Don't do live bets later on. Lock in your plays. Leave them alone. What are my plays? We already shared We already shared the first 5 Baltimore minus 0.5. Appreciate it, Pat. That's a play I shared already. And if you want all my plays, it's in my profile. Just hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. We'll talk about Brewers in a second. Yeah, Parks. What am I making daily? Are you talking about profit on sports bets, or are you talking? Oh, you're up 26K this month. You're not going to go up 26K every month doing that. I'm not saying you can't win in the short term, but you're not going to make 26K a month doing that in the long term. You're going to lose money. What app do I use? It doesn't all the books. You should use all the books, and then for each play, use the book that has the best line. Curious how single bets are. So maybe did plus 41.25 units. So if you were doing $100 units, you'd be up a little over $4,000. Yeah, Zay, we run it up. Consistency, baby. Appreciate the follow. We need 43 more fouls. 43 more fouls. It's not about day to day, Dawson. It's month over month. You're not going to win every single day. If someone says they're winning every single day, they're lying to you. And if you can't take an L and you chase and try to win every single day, that's how you lose big. You take your wins, you take your losses, but you overall end up profitable. You compound that profit as your bankroll goes up, your unit goes up, and you can compound on that. So, for instance, people don't believe this, but I'm going to give some real numbers for you, okay? I'm going to give some real numbers for you, and this is with a calculator so you can see it. I do 3 main plays, Benton, and then I do an additional 3 props. So basically, you're paying like 11 cents for a play is what comes out. It's really, really cheap. And the reason I have it so cheap is because I know if you pay $10 a month to join, you're going to be back next month. People return because we stack profit. And I also want it so anyone can afford to do it. And anyone who's betting on sports obviously has $10 a month to join the club. And I'm trying to build the biggest community in all of sports betting. Suavo, be patient. Don't chase. Let's go, Benton. Let's start stacking. Let's start building. So listen to me. This is the math of it. If you followed me on SoBet in May, we went up 41.25 units, right? If you have $1,000 to play with, you leave that alone. $1,000. That means 1 unit for you is $20. If you have 100, it would be $2. 500, it would be $10, and so on. 2% of your bankroll. So if your bankroll was $1,000, your unit would be $20. Okay? So you start with $1,000. Then we went up 41.25 units, right? 41.25 units. That's 83%, right? So times 1.825. Okay? 1,000 times 1.825. Now you're up from $1,000 to 1,825. Okay? Is everyone following? Does everyone follow what I'm talking about? This is the power of bankroll management. Okay? Now that your bankroll is at $1,825, your unit goes up to 2% of 1,825, which means your unit now is $36.50. Okay? Let's go, J14. I love it. I love it. Okay? If we did that every month, and I'll be honest with you, we won't do this every month because that would be impossible. We'd be the best in the history of sports betting. But if we did that every month, and this is the power of compounding, this is why sports betting can be profitable, is because you're compounding month over month. If you rode with me for a month, you did the 41.25 units. So Josh, if we're talking someone on $500 bankroll, it would be $10. Okay? So, okay, bankroll management's not your thing. Well, then you're not going to win. It's as simple as that, Casey. So now you're up to $1,825. Your unit goes up to $36.50. It's still 2%. You still have 50, etc. Okay? Now, say we did 41.25 units again in month 2. Now this is what you're at. 3,300. Okay? Say we did it again. This is what you're at. $6,078. Okay? Say we did it for month 4. 11. 5. We're over at 20K. 6. We're up to 36. 7. 67. 8. We're over 100K. $250,000. That would be 12 months of performing at that level. You would have turned $1,000 into $1.36 million. And that's why I'm saying compounding the profit is the only way to win. Now, obviously, those numbers aren't going to happen. You're not going to sustain an 83% return month over month over month over month. because that would be record breaking, the best you could possibly ever be. But if you compound your profit and you stick to the bankroll management and the unit size, that's the only way to win in the long term. And the profit opportunity is massive from a small beginning. That's it. It's all math. Everyone's gonna say, "Oh, I hit 6%. I no bankroll management. I've been crushing sports bank." No, you're not, Casey Gale. Facts. You're not. That is it. Not taking calls right now, but I'll try to bring that back at some point. Double A trap. Nothing for the Dodgers game. I'll see. It's all wins and losses. KC. No, it's not. It's return on investment. Exactly, J14. You say wins and losses. If you go 4-1, but you went $100, $100, $100, $100, then you lost $500, you're down money. It's not about wins and losses if you don't manage your bankroll. All right. People want to talk about the games. I get it. But more important than the games is the ability to manage your bankroll. Oh, blah, blah. I don't want to listen to this. Okay, well, you're going to lose money. You don't want to listen to the boring aspect. You want to listen to the math, the numbers, then you're going to lose. So we can talk about the games and we can hit and hit and hit and hit, but you're going to lose. I got people following me on Soba that stick to this that are making a significant profit. And then people that are mad. Well, KC, if you lose, you go down, but you still have 50 units and you never deposit again. So if you're managing your bankroll and you're losing all your plays, you're losing the minimum. So let's say let's do that one more time before I get into the game. Let's say that you're losing 10% of your bankroll every single month, right? Now you're 1,000, you lose 10%, your 1,000 turns into 900, okay? Now you lose again, you're down to 810, you lose again, you lose again, you lose again, you lose again. But your losses are getting smaller because your bankroll is getting smaller and you're still doing 2%. So it's 2% of a smaller number. So that's the beauty of the bankroll management. Even if you suck at betting, you still never deposit again. Pete, if I keep this up, I'm going to lose my head. Nah, bro. All right. Read the room. This guy's out of the chat. Bang. Listen, we're not doing that today. Let me cook. Appreciate the files. We need 40 more files. Run those numbers out. 40 more files, and we'll share another play. People want to talk? KC, martingale is not sustainable. Your odds don't improve by doing martingale. I did kick him stars. That's facts. Exactly. Josh knows. Jose knows. Real ones know. Everyone else is just a fiend, and I get it. That's how it's going to game. Double A wants a pick for the Dodgers game. We'll talk about Dodgers game. In terms of the Nats game, I think if anything, I would lean over. If anything, I would lean over. Someone said chalk picks. This is MLB, bro. There's no such thing as chalk picks. People want action for the Cubs card spot. We got Imanaga on the mound. No, because I mean, it's true. Like Martingale, you'll probably hit in the short term, but in the same way that you'll probably hit by taking a minus 500 play, it still doesn't. There's still no positive value. Yeah, I do have insight. It's the same. Diamoni, shoot me. It's Pick and PD on there as well. Shoot me a DM. So I know the Cubs game is about to start in like 20 minutes here. There's nothing I really like for the game. If you want to go first 5 Cubs, it's really, really juicy. It's not worth it to go full game Cubs because their bullpen is so bad. There's a stat. The Cubs were winning in 49. They're 49-19 as of the 7th inning this season. As of the 7th inning, they're 49-19. The Cubs record is 33-37. That means they've blown leads in 16 games after the 7th inning this season. So you can't take the Cubs on the money line at minus 170, no matter how good Imanaga is. If you take them first 5, you're paying so much juice. If you want to take the first 5 under, that would be okay. Cal, I do like Pirates first 5 minus 0.5. I do think that's a good play. Under overruns in the first inning. I would lean under, but I'm not taking a nerfy in that spot. But I would lean under if you're wondering. Pay juice to take 2 Terrence. KC. All right. So, yeah, for the Cubs game, I would say first 5 under if you have to do a play. I don't have a play for the Cubs game, but if you want to lean, it would be first 5 under. For the Twins game, it looks like people are saying it's postponed. Is it fully postponed or just delayed? DMK, the play we shared already is going to be the Orioles first 5 minus 0.5. Got to lean on Reds Brews? Yes. Reds. I know the pitching change happened. I know people were asking about that, so we're going to talk about it a little bit. We're sticking with the Reds though. I don't like Abbott. I don't think he's good. Most likely we're getting extra value. Let me see what's going on. I'm trying to get information on that. Let me see. They're gonna throw Frankie Montas. Do they say do we have do we have a name on this? Is it Frankie Montas? Who's throwing for the Reds today? Casey, the game's canceled. Philly plus 160. How often do you see it? Ball, maybe don't get tripped. Abbott is throwing. Oh, you're talking about Koenig. You're talking about the Brewers switch their pitcher. They're throwing Koenig. Let me see. Hang on. Yeah, they're throwing Koenig instead of Bryce Wilson. Koenig's a little better, but I still like it. He hasn't thrown too much, so we don't have a ton of detail on him. He's been decent in his last few starts. He's not striking out a ton of people. He's not striking out a ton of people. He's not super flashy. He doesn't walk a ton, so I respect him from that perspective. But yeah, he's been okay. I'm not changing the Reds play. I'm not changing the Reds play. It's obviously different, but I'm sticking with. I have it. The other thing is like if you're locked in, you're locked in. Yeah. Dodgers Lugo versus Moto. I mean, here's the thing: the offenses really haven't been great. I do think Lugo's kind of overvalued right now. He's getting away with stuff. So I don't really see him continuing at that level. But the Dodgers bats have been slow for some time now. I might lean under in that spot. We like Moto, obviously, he's been nasty, but I'm not gonna pay minus 210 juice to take the Dodgers, especially against Lugo, especially with their bats not being great. I might lean over in that spot. It's just Yamamoto. You could go Dodgers minus 1.5 potentially. Again, it's not one of the plays I have today, but if you really want action, you could go Dodgers minus 1.5. I think that would be valid. Anyway, and again, if you want all my plays every single day, the full slate is up on SoBet. It's in my links. If you want all the plays, go to my profile, hit the link, get on SoBet. There you go. Post a full slate every single day. We're up again this week. We're trying to finish the weekend strong to go up big on this week, but we're up on our props, we're up on our mains, and now we're trying to feast to finish out the week right. Keep saying Cubs thoughts, Cubs thoughts, Cubs thoughts. Yeah, I'm not taking the Cubs money line. I'm not paying the juice for first five. If you want anything in that play, it would be the under first five. I'll check it down, money. Cubs first five is like minus 200 though, Crystal. Talking about the Guardians. All right, let's look at the Guardians game. Guardians up against the Blue Jays. Carrasco's on the mound. I don't see a listed pitcher for the Blue Jays so far. I would have expected after Gausman, it should probably be Bassett, but I don't know if they're throwing Bassett today. If they are, I would take the Guards, but I don't really trust Carrasco. He's been better this season than last, but he's still not good. I don't like him. What up, bro? Good to see you. Jays are throwing full bullpen. That's not a bullpen you trust. Not bats you trust. I just still don't love Carrasco. I would maybe take the over. It's just tough because the Blue Jays bats can be so bad. Mid at best, bro. Baltimore now minus 198. But we got first five minus 0.5. First five minus 0.5 is what we locked in. We got that at minus 135 this morning. That's one of my favorite plays for the day. But again, if you want all my plays, go to the profile, hit the link tree, hop on SoBet. You get all my plays every single day. Deepak on the mound. I'm not touching that game, but Deepak's solid. It's tough to fade him. Do I like under 8.5 in the Cubs game? It's tough because their bullpen could be terrible. Rob, the props are up. The props are live. Cardinals pitcher good. He's okay. He's okay. If you want to take an under in that game, though, I would go first five under. Absolutely, Chase. Appreciate you, bro. That's the other thing. If you follow me on SoBet, you get access to the whole app, which means you get access to all the other cappers on there, where all the other analysts, all their picks, all their plays, the different sports, the people that are specialists in different sports. You can filter by sport, by capper, by whatever. It really is the greatest community and the cheapest community, and we're trying to make this thing massive. So not only are people getting winning plays, but people are building winning habits to beat Vegas. That's what it's all about. You don't know about Reds now? I mean, it's a different game, different pitcher. I understand that. I'm still sticking with it, but I understand. Tommy's been in here hating for forever. He wants it to be true so bad. There's some new guys popping on so bad they're bad. I would say for everyone you see, get used to them before you do it. For a lot of people, if someone's new, what I kind of do is do like a silent tail of them. Like I won't risk anything. I'll just see how they're doing, see the analysis, see if it seems like they're good, and then consider tailing. But I'm not just gonna do it. Dixie says, "Let's hop out. Let's get out and get a drink." Yeah, Dixie, totally, totally. You come in here every day on the live stream, a completely anonymous count. I'm gonna do the thing that I'm scheduled to do every single day. You're gonna come in. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna hop off, and I'm gonna go meet a stranger that's completely anonymous at a place that I don't know about, and maybe get shot in the head instead of doing my live stream to the people that want these plays. Let's do that, Dixie. That's great, Kev. That's great. I love that. Tommy, the last 2 days you watched the free plays crumble. The last 2 days we are 0-1. Tommy, you missed one pick and you say the run is over. Yesterday was a push. First of all, and anyone who understands sports betting understands how a first five money line works. So when you go first five money line and it's 0-0 after 5 innings, that's a push. This might be a new term to you because you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. Sean O'Malley's at you. I get that one a lot. Cubs cards nerfy. That's okay. Exactly, Chinese baby. Exactly. Just cash, bro. Yeah. At times, you got lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. I said this is one of the best pitchers in baseball, and he shut out the team I was talking about for 5 innings. Got lucky. Listen, Tommy, bro, better spend your time getting a haircut. You want to talk to me? You're gonna have to wait a long time. You're gonna have to wait a long time if you want to find me on a losing streak. You want to catch me on a losing streak? You want to come for me when I'm losing 3 in a row? You're gonna have to wait the full damn season, bro. Deepak in here, exactly. He knows what's up. Deepak, one of the greatest sports bettors I've seen. He still gets hate. You know who hates? Losers. You know who hates? People that are down money. Everyone who tells my plays, does the prescribed unit size, sticks with the bankroll management that I tell them, they're all up. And that's why they're happy about it. Let's go, Deepak. Even hitting soccer plays. Let's go. Nobody who's consistently riding on SoBet is mad because they paid $10 and I made them money. Nobody's mad. The people that tailed one play and didn't do bankroll management and missed the one play because they think I'm just going to pick 2 or 3 random plays in a week and I don't know anything about math or sports betting or how this works or the fact that 58% plus is as good as it gets, point blank, period, and that you can make massive, massive profit at that rate. Those people are the haters. The people that don't know. Deepak, I'm riding whatever. If you say Italy, it's Italy. I'll grab a flight. Let's go. Life has been good without the parlays. Let's go, Jordan. Once you get on the other side of parlays, life gets better. And I'm going to say this one more time. You go to my profile, you hit the link, you get on SoBet, you literally get Deepak. You get all What Up Bro, you get TP3, you get all those guys, and it's nothing more because you get access to the whole app. Now you're riding with some of the best guys, some of the best pickers, period, in all the different sports too. Trying to get away from parlays, do it. Fix it, bro. You need to understand something. And you do this every single time. I thought, it's fine, it's whatever. Facts have. Do this whatever. If someone says, "Hey, what's up?" If we were out and about and I was in the street and you said, "Hey, what's up? I see you're live," I would say, "What's up to you?" Because that's a normal human to human interaction. Someone with a profile picture that isn't a real person and a name that isn't a real person, who I've never seen in real life, who has no actual like real life bearing in my existence, says, "I'm near you. You're in my neighborhood, brother. It's New York City. You are a random. I could walk outside and start talking to any one of the 400 people I would see within the next 14 steps I take. That's who you are to me. No offense, you could be a great dude, but that's who you are to me. You think I'm just gonna walk out and say, "Hey, who's that guy? Who's that guy that's been saying in my live chat? Yeah, I want to hang out with you because I know so much about you. You seem like a great hang." Know anything about you. Your words on a screen to me. Your words on a screen. You are pixels. You are pixels. You are imaginary. You don't exist. No offense. You could be a great guy, but this is the 18th time you've been asking. Let me pop off from doing the thing that I do every single day. Let me pop off and grab a slice with you, brother. use your noggin. Use your noggin. Contact me like normal. Reach out. Whatever. Oh, yeah, that was the only issue. It was because I'm live streaming. That was the only issue. After the live stream ends, I'm gonna walk outside and wait for someone to shoot me in the head. Hey, oh, exactly. The play that we shared already is Orioles first five minus point five. Orioles first five minus point five is a play we have up already on SoBet. You want all the plays, go to the profile, hit the link. We get 38 more follows, that second play drops on the cold brew. Chinese baby. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Lions moving in the guards game. What are you seeing right now? I don't really like that over under. Yeah, Verlander scratch. I don't really like that over under. I'm saying away. I really do like the Orioles first five minus point five. Yeah, FanDuel, what's going on? That's crazy. That's crazy. User 799, I appreciate the follow. We need 37 more. Run those numbers up, baby. Run those numbers up. We're getting loose on a Saturday. We're getting loose on a Saturday. Listen to me. You want all the plays every single day, go to my profile, hit the links, get on SoBet. I'm going to read you the play that I shared already so you know what it's like on my SoBet, so you know what we're working with, you understand what's going on. This is what you get on SoBet. We already talked about it, but I need you to understand. We give you the play. I give you the book that I got it on. I give you the value that I got it at. I give you the units that we're risking. So you have the exact instructions for exactly what we're doing. And then I give you the analysis, why I like it, etc. But I'm giving you precise instructions. That's what we're doing. This is not, hey, take this play, let's ride, maybe we get rich tonight. No, this is piece by piece, step by step instruction to getting the best plays with the best analysis and the best value, and long term we turn a profit. Like I said, we went up 41.25 units in May. That is an 82.5% return on our bankroll. 82.5% throughout the month. And then we can compound that onto the next month. This sounds like finance talk. It sounds like investment strategy. And people don't think that's as cool as a 16-leg parlay that could pay them $1 billion. But guess what? You're talking about scratch-off tickets. I'm talking about investing. I'm talking about mathematical decisions that allow us to win. And when I say win, I mean a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. Okay? And then that little bit becomes bigger and bigger because it's all about percentages. 2% of $1,000 is $20. But when we turn that 1,000 into 2,000, now it's $40. So when we keep trying to win 2% units, it doesn't stay this small number because 2% becomes a bigger and bigger dollar number. Everything is percentages. If someone says, I made $1 million, what if they made a $3 million bet on a minus 300? If I say I made $100, but I made $100 off $10, that is way more impressive. But people just say, I'm going to flex in front of this Lamborghini that I rented so I could do my scam course so you could come in and ride my plays that are $150 a week to join, but it doesn't matter that you quit after a week because you paid me $150, so I'm good. You want to ride with me? $10. And the reason it's $10 is because this. Anyone who's betting on sports has $10 a month. Anyone who rides with me, they'll come back next month because it's $10. Anybody, no matter how small your unit size is, can profit off that $10 investment. That's why we do it, and we are building the biggest sports betting community, period. We are going to cook Vegas. Ryan, appreciate the follow, even though it's like the 18th time you've done it, to juice those numbers up. Rob, go to my profile, click the VIP props link, Rob. If you're on my profile on SoBet. Cubs first five. I mean, that's crazy juice. The thing about it's crazy juice. I am going to read this play, like I said, though. User 66 knows. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what it's all about. I'm going to read this play from my SoBet. Shout out to people on the Twitter that can actually see my profile. They actually see my screen and see I'm pulling this up. Jeremy, appreciate the follow. Let me see something real quick, though. I got to check something real quick before we get into this. A leak for the Twitter followers. The Twitter followers got a leak. T-Mac, Caleb, appreciate the follow. Run those up. We need 30 more. Yeah, FanDuel's doing crazy stuff today. Crazy stuff. But never be surprised when Vegas does something shady. That's a huge part of what we do is understanding how to work around Vegas. Hail Mary, bro. Get out of here. 140 isn't crazy juice. I'll do minus 140 plays, minus 150. It's not really about the juice. It's about if a minus 140 should be minus 160, then it's a good play. If a minus 140 should be minus 130, it's a bad play. And with MLB, things are far less certain. In the MLB or in NFL, you might see a minus 600 spot, right? You never see that in MLB because there's just more variance. It's teams are less reliable. There's fewer sure things. So when you see a play that's like minus 200 or more, it's rarely worth minus 200 because it's the MLB. Anything can happen. A pitcher can have a terrible game. Fly ball can escape the yard. Where to get Orioles first five minus 135? My SoBet is pick and PD T-Mac, but if you go to my profile here on TikTok, you'll see it. It was on DK. When I share the play on SoBet, you see the book that I got it on. I list the play, I list the value, I list the book that we got it on. And if you're on SoBet getting those plays, they're all posted within about 20 minutes of when I got those plays at that line. All right, so listen. Here's the play. Orioles, first five, minus 0.5 on the run line. Minus 135 is the price. Minus 135 is the price. It's on DK. That's the book we got it on. We're risking 1.35 units to win 1 unit. Taijuan Walker for Philly's been really bad this year. Really bad. 5.76 expected ERA. 1.45 whip. That's almost a runner and a half getting on base in innings. 275 expected batting average against. That's an all-star. The average batter against him is putting up all-star numbers. Baltimore's been mashing righties over the last 2 weeks. No surprise. Fourth in average, 270. First in OPS, 870. First in weighted run creation, plus at 147. Rodriguez for Baltimore, solid all year, 3.27 ERA, 1.23 whip, 2.23 expected batting average. Crazy K rate, which is big against the Phillies. Crazy high K rate. Better split is against lefties, which is important because Philadelphia's 1, 2, 3 are all lefty. They have a very lefty-heavy team. Additionally, the entire Phillies lineup has 0 plate appearances against them, and they have been hitting the ball well the last 2 weeks. 23rd in average at 229, 19th in OPS at 678, and 18th in weighted run creation at 94. We think Baltimore jumps on them early. They're not hitting Rodriguez. Lock it in. Orioles minus 0.5 on the first 5 innings run line. That's the play. And if you're on my SoBet, which is in my profile, in my links, you get all the plays every single day, full slate, with the full analysis, with the unit size that we're risking, with the book that we got it on, with the value we got it at, all of that. It's all the information right there. And this is how we win in the long term. Everyone wants to get hype and ride one play, and I get it. It's fun. There are plays that we like to sweat out. What we are trying to do is win a majority of our plays at a good value and stack profit week over week and month over month. That is the name of the game. If someone tells you differently, they're trying to trick you, to get you excited, to play on the addictive nature of gambling, to get you to pay them money. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to build responsible habits, long-term winning habits. Still confident in the Reds? I am, Tyler. What up, Shade? 1K on cards first 5. Can you explain why you liked that read? Tell me why you wanted cards first 5. I'm not. I just want to hear about it. I'm not saying it's the worst play ever. I'm not saying it's the best play ever. I'm just genuinely asking because a lot of people share plays, and this is important. A lot of people share plays in here. They're like, "This game's hit, and that game's hit, whatever." And I want to know why. Because a lot of people are just taking action, and it doesn't make sense. Like the Cubs suck, yeah. Imanaga does not suck, and you're going first 5. And I'm not saying there's no shot at hits, but Imanaga is good. Do is the worst reason. Do is the worst reason to do anything. Feel it coming. That's the worst reason. I hope it hits, bro. I genuinely hope it hits, and it obviously has a chance. But saying someone is due, saying it feels good, it's the worst reason. You have to look at every. I know. I'm not trying to talk trash. I'm just saying when it comes to betting habits, we need to look at the game, every game on an individual basis, analyze the pitching matchup against these specific hitters, and draw our analysis from that. Drake School supporter. I love that. I love that name. We got a good chat today. I'm gonna hop off soon. I will share another play just because I'm feeling like a nice guy today. I know we yapped about bankroll management a ton, so I'm gonna share a play before we move on, because I appreciate you. But if you want all my plays every single day, just go to my profile, hit that link tree, go to my profile, hit the link tree. Top link is so that you get all my plays every single day. You get access to all the other cappers and analysts on the app. You get access to the analysis, the recaps, the write ups, the live chat rooms, the live streams, all of that right on there. Less than $10 a month if you use that link. Period. It's the best value in sports betting. Period. That's just it. Um, and more importantly, you get all my plays every single day. We went up 41 units in May. We're trying to have another big June. We're up. We're not up 41 units yet, but we're up. We're up on the week. We're up on the month, and we're trying to close out this weekend and get a good stack to finish up strong. So stay locked in. Let's go, Andrew. Love to hear it, baby. Absolutely. And obviously, most of these games 60-40 for the most part, so it's not crazy. But yeah, I'm not with you on Brewers money line. I don't like that play. Anyway, I am going to share one of the props. I'm going to share one of the props because, again, we got a good loyal chat. People that stuck around while I talked about the boring but important stuff. Yeah, FanDuel's messed up today. No surprises. Let me get a drum roll and I'm going to share these props. There's going to be no live tomorrow because I'm going to be at Premier Lacrosse League shooting some content. I will have the play up. If you want all the plays, are on Sunday, but there won't be a live on Sunday. We'll be back Monday. Baltimore first 5 minus 0.5. Minnesota game's canceled, TS81. Minnesota game's canceled, so it doesn't matter. Michael, you heard that. I think that's Dixie coming for me. A drum roll, baby. Let's go. All right, from the prop section. I assume weather. From the prop section, listen in. We got Jack Flaherty for Detroit, over 15.5 outs recorded. Jack Flaherty for Detroit, over 15.5 outs recorded, minus 105, 1.05 units to win 1 unit, okay? Got it on DK at minus 105. We're risking 1.05 units to win 1 unit. Going back to the bankroll management, 1.05 units, that means 2.1% of your bankroll. Listen, Flaherty's over this line in 10 of his last 12 starts this season, and Houston's offense sees the fewest pitches per plate appearance, which helps with the pitch count, helps get at-bats quicker. You can even give up more hits, more runs, and still go deeper into games because of how brief that pitch count. It doesn't, Spires. It doesn't mean that at all. Detroit did only use 1 reliever last night. His hit rate is too good here not to take it at this price. If he's pitching well, and again, no Kyle Tucker, he's also had solid career numbers against this lineup, aside from Altuve, of course, which is basically the case for everybody. And Altuve is the king of the first pitch swing, so he's not running up that pitch count. Okay? Cole McKenna, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I'm sorry, bro. Let's build back. Also had fewest extra days of rest due to a sore back, but there hasn't been any indication he'll be held back in any way tonight. We're getting great value on this spot. We love it. Lock it in. TP3 co-signs it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Go to my links. Hop on SoBet. Start riding with the sports betting messiah, and let's start stacking cash. Stop with the parlays. Stop with the chasing. Stop with the live bets at the end of the day because you had a bad leg. Learn how to take an L. Learn how to play plays that have good value. Lock them in. Leave them alone. Watch the game if you want to watch the game, but don't even open up the sports book again for the rest of the day. Lock them in at the good value early on in the day as we drop them before noon every single day. Leave them alone. Get a win. Get a win the next time. Larry Thomas, you can't make a massive amount of money betting sports. Yeah, for the most part, that's accurate. People's trying to run up. I'm trying to get rich. It's not about making a ton of money. It's about being profitable. Like I said, 2% of your bankroll is 1 unit. We're trying to do 6% ROI. We're ahead of that already, but 6% return on your investment. That's not 6% of your bankroll. That's 6% of everything you bet throughout the whole year. So if you have a $1,000 bankroll and you're doing $20 units, we actually end up risking those $20 again and over and over and over and over and over. So you actually end up risking about $56K. Larry, you want to make $100,000 a year betting on sports? Is that possible? You would need to be working with you would need to have a really successful year if you performed at the level at which we are performing, which is about as good as anyone. For you to make a 100K profit, let me run the numbers on that. On 20 bucks, you're getting 56K, 6% on 56K, 16.67 times. So this is how it works. We do 6% ROI, Larry Thomas. So I'm going to multiply 100K by 100 by 16.67. Okay. So now we're at $1.7 million bankroll, but you're risking your bankroll over 60 times. So I'm going to divide that by 60. You would need a minimal. You could do better than 109K. You need a minimal turn 100 into 1,000 with no management. That's the issue. Well, you got a 10x. That can happen, but it's going to take months. If you did 30K and you averaged 4% ROI over a month, and you had a 30K, you're risking 30K. That's about over 180 units. So you're doing $200 units with a 10K bankroll. You probably need like a 30K bankroll, 30K bankroll, and to be doing, which would put you at $600 units. If you have 500 to play with, you should be doing $10 a play, Adrian. No, Jimmy, 7%. If you put $1,000 in the bank or in a bond and you get 7% on the year, you get 70 bucks. If you have $1,000 bankroll on sports betting, you actually bet $56,000 over the course of a year. So you get the 6% on 56K, not on a K, because we're recycling that. We're recycling it again and again and again and again and again. You don't risk 1,000 on the year. You risk 56K loosely because your bankroll is your bankroll is $1,000, which means your unit size is $20, and we're doing about 8 units a day because 6 plays averaging about 1.3 units a play. So you're risking $160 a day for, we'll say, 350 days. You take some off. That's 56K. What are you confused about, New Breed? Yeah, only straight games. Occasionally there will be a two-leg parlay, but we're 99% of the time we're doing straights. That was on DK, LOL. Yeah, there's a Discord in my links as well. It's called War on Vegas. All right. Anyway, if you want to tell my plays, we'll continue to talk. The cards, I'm staying away from this game. If we'll continue to talk, but all that. Sure, but whatever you say, that's up to you. But if you want all my plays every single day, go to the profile, hit the link tree, hop on Sobit, get all my plays every single day, continue to stack. That's the name of the game. Staying away from Cardinals. Cheers, gang. Love all you except for the ones I hate.